Part of the theme of the 2010 Expo as a whole is about cities, building better cities for the future. And so a very important part of that is the idea of transformation.
I came upon this story about Chuanzi waking up from a deep sleep and not knowing whether he was Chuanzi dreaming he was a butterfly or whether he was a butterfly dreaming that he was Chuanzi.
It was this wonderful metaphor from nature, but also a metaphor that resonates very strongly for Chinese culture.
The metaphor of a butterfly symbolizing the dreams of a community like Shanghai for the future seemed perfect. So that story became kind of at the heart of what we were thinking about and doing for the development of the design.
When people first walk up to the Dream Cube, they're going to see this amazing building with LEDs all over it, and it will be pulsing and glowing, and it will be sort of mysterious and magical at the same time.
It's a grid of about 65 kilometers of LED tubes, each spaced approximately half a meter apart. And then the form of our experience is hanging inside of that cube of LEDs.
Underneath the building, they'll discover that by clapping their hands louder or faster or slower, they can make the lights in the building start to glow and pulse above them. After they wait in the queue, they go up the escalator into the main part of the Dream Cube.
There's this meadow, essentially, of electronic LED weeds, where as they cast their hand over it like that, they'll again create waves of color.
What we ended up doing for the first half of this experience is creating this immersive environment which has, I like to say it's a gentle immersion. You're in a space that extends.
And as they walk down this path that is sort of the story of Shanghai, they see all of this wonderful media on the walls and the landscape, and all of this media, all of these images that they see have been contributed by people, by themselves, by other people from Shanghai and around the world that have all come to form part of this experience. And by the time they get down to the end of the path, they've moved from this more rural, calm, tranquil landscape into Shanghai, the heart of Shanghai, and with the lights and the noise and the people and the excitement. And that's where they discover a secret door, and the secret door leads into the Dream Cube control room.
The climax is the most amazing part, and it's a 360-degree projection, 9-minute film experience, completely immersive, the likes of which the world has never seen before.
That's where they also discovered that by clapping all together, they can change the lights of the Dream Cube as a whole. And so one of the things that's really fun about the experience is that when they first see the Dream Cube from the outside, they will see it glowing and pulsing in all of these colors, but they won't realize why it's doing that. And by the time they finish the experience, they will understand that they were the ones who made that happen themselves.